I just realized that I never fully introduced myself to you. That just doesn't sit right with me. Hi, I'm Laura. I'm 28 and I moved here to the United States 6 years ago. I was born in Germany, raised in Germany, 2 German parents, grandparents, great grandparents. I met my husband in 2017 in Grafenwehr, Germany. We got married in 2019 in Germany. And 2 weeks after we got married, he had to be stationed back in the United States. And then I didn't see my husband for 6 months because I had to get my green card, so I couldn't go to the state. But then he got rotation back to Germany, which was perfect. So my last 6 months in Germany, I got to spend a little bit with my husband. And then in 2020, here I come, America. We were stationed in Savannah, Georgia first. Absolutely loved it there. It's like my second, I always call it my reborn home, because that's the first place I've ever lived at in the United States. And then while we were PCSing from Savannah, Georgia to Quincy, Illinois, we took in our middle son. Yeah, our family situation is a little complicated. He was 11 months at the time, and we all got to start over in a new home together. We stayed in Quincy for 4 years, which is not typical, but I'll get into that. And in 2024, we took our oldest son in, which is also the biological brother of our youngest son. And he was just turning 5 years old. And then a couple months after we took our son in, I got pregnant. And then I had my baby girl in 2025. And I was like 4 weeks postpartum, and we were moving ourselves from Illinois to Arkansas, because my husband retired at the beginning of 2025. And originally we wanted to go back to Germany, but then we decided last minute kind of that we weren't going to do that, because we actually made a pro and con list, and it just made more sense for us to stay in the United States, since our oldest son also doesn't really speak any English at German. And he's a really, really smart kid, so we wanted him to have the advantage of just doing great in school. If there's one thing about America that I love, is like the school system really helps kids that have been from traumatic background and really wants to work with them, and there's like really open communication. I just really love that. Maybe it's also just the school that they're going to, but it was the best decision to stay here. I have a sister in Germany that kind of has issues, and it's just a constant battle with the schools, and I really am glad that I don't have to worry about that. Anyway, we're going to stay here in Jonesboro, Arkansas for good, or at least until our kids are out of the house, and then maybe we're going to go half-half. If you guys have any more questions about myself, let me just know in the comments, and I'll make more videos.